What's up, folks? You don't know what time it is. Alright, so to explain last week why there was no video last week, this video is gonna become a personal one, and that's only because of the fact that, I finally came out to my mom about being trans, and how, I'm transitioning from a guy to a girl, right? And it just did not go like I thought it was gonna go. I don't know, I went up there after work. I hit her up on Facebook saying, "Hey, I gotta come talk to you about something after work." She was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "I'll explain." And I was like, I didn't answer. I was driving. I'm like, "I'll tell her when I get there." So I get there and I just tell her, I'm like, "Mom, I'm transgender." And at first she was very "Don't go near it, don't touch it." She didn't want me to do it. She didn't want me to transition. And I told her it's too late. I've been on HRT for 7 months now. Has it been 7 months yet? It was just about. In 2 days it'll be 7 months, so close enough. So, and her whole thing was we have this grandfather who lives in West Virginia, he's very Republican, very old school, but whenever mom needs money, he always helps out. So mom's like, "Oh, you can't tell your grandfather, you can't tell your grandpa." That's all I heard for 20 times over. And "Oh, don't dress like that when you come out, don't dress a certain way when even though I'm trans, she still wants me to hide it." And it's I'm not. I told her I'm not gonna hide who I am. So, but it was just that and that and she thinks that oh, if we go out, because I have a sister who's autistic, so she feels that oh, I get looks like this if we're going out, Cassie, if I go out with you. And I'm like, "Mom, no one can give you shit because your eldest daughter's trans. That's not how this world works." Unfortunately, as much as I say it, you do get shit for being trans. I'm not gonna lie about that, but the point was, this is who I am. You can't give me shit, right? So, and I go up there, I'm ready to show what my meds I take. I'm ready to sit there and ask questions of "Oh, this is why I'm doing this." Alright, you want to know what? Just give her a basic idea of this is who I am. And she really didn't want to do anything with it. So for a day or two, she ignored it. And then for the last 2 days, she's been hitting me up saying and her whole thing is this is her words, not mine. I was in IED classes, or technically what would be considered special ed classes, and my handwriting, my speaking skills, and spelling are below level of what they should be. And yes, I'm a slow learner. I'm not gonna deny that. That's who I am. My problem is though, she's sitting there saying, "Oh, I want you to test it before." Well, not you. She's like, "Oh, you have to let your doctor know." And I'm like, and she's like, "You tell your doctor?" And I'm like, "No, because I didn't feel I needed to, because it's not an obvious thing. I'm very minor." And she gets all "Oh, I want you to be tested by a neurologist. You're a high functioning. You might be a high functioning autistic." And my thing with that statement was very so all the years of drugs I did, the years of smoking I did, the years of drinking I did, that never concerned you, and that will have effects on me. But now that I'm on HRT, now this is all a big concern. The one thing I should have mentioned, to my doctor, and I forgot, I had a colonoscopy at the age of 10. I don't want to get into why. I had some medical shit that I kind of forgot about because of how young I was. So next time I see my doctor, I'm going to tell her. And my mom's like, "Oh, I want to talk to the doctor, I want to talk to the doctor." And I'm like, "Well, if you have all the paperwork from all my stuff, give it to me. The next one I'll give it to her, right?" She doesn't want to do that. And my thing is, it's not that I'm not happy that mom's in. It's not that I don't want my mom involved. It's just, I know with her. Sorry about my voice. I know with her, she's looking for any reason not to do this. And it's I'm 7 months into this. I can't stop now. For me to go back, I would have to take testosterone. It's just gonna fuck up my body more than it should. So it's also why. So I'm just okay, I'll tell my doctor. And then she's like, "Oh, well, there's procedures or steps that need to be taken. They're not being taken." the way you're doing it's done wrong, and I'm like, I'm looking at her like, you, and she's messaging me because I'm like, you know nothing of this stuff. And you're just here and tell me all this stuff's wrong now. And I don't know, it just irks me because like I told her this like, God, hold on, actually, I'll go on my Facebook right now. And I'll then tell you what day it was the day I told her. I think it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday. When I told her this stuff. There's a message from Saturday. Oh no, that's about my car. Oh yeah, I got a new car by the way, so. February 8th. So I told her 4 days ago. And then, so for 2 days she really didn't talk to me. And then Saturday is when this all started. And like, I'm just kind of like, really, we're doing this? And like, I don't know, it bugs me because like, she said, oh, apparently HRT causes MS, which that one surprised the crap out of me. A little bit, because I'm like, I've never heard that one. And whole like one of the side effects of HRT could be cancer, and my grandmother had cancer. But, and her whole thing is because I'm neurologically, because technically I'm neurologically impaired, she thinks, oh, you're gonna get cancer now, and it's like, are you fucking serious? Like, really? We're doing this? I don't know. I'm just... And, like, part of me wants to bring her to my doctor appointment I have in May. Isn't that supposed to see my doctor? So I'll see her for another 4 months. But... I don't know if I want to bring her. Because she's gonna try to act like she knows more than the doctor does. And like, when I was a kid, I used to get sick a lot, and I used to have really bad migraines when I was a kid. Like, here's the thing though, like, okay, but since like before high school, none of those problems have ever came back. Like, whatever was wrong with me when I was a kid, either I somehow gained control of it, or like, I grew out of it, or like something to where a lot of my issues have not returned in years. And like I said, I've also been on HRT for 7 months. So if this was affecting anything, it would have happened now, but it hasn't. So, and it's like, I just wish, like, when I went to stuff about my mother, it wasn't, oh, I know more than you, listen to me because you're stupid. You know, like, that's what it honestly feels a lot of times with her. Is that, like, I don't know. That, like, if I go to her about anything, it's never, okay, well, how are you doing this? Okay. It's never, okay, how are you doing this? You know, let me see what you're doing, and then, if you need help, I'll point, you know, I'll help you out. It's, no, I'll go to her and be like, okay, here's what you're gonna do because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And it's like, really? And that irks me because it's like, it just like belittles me. I just, I don't know. I'm probably being like, whatever. And on the side note, new Splatfest coming up, Love versus Money. I'm actually excited for that one. But as always, I will see you guys next week, and as always, spread the love and peace, and don't be an asshole. Peace.